So the opening trade is going on. I just wanted to check if everything is running fine. I'm not sure. Please do confirm if you are able to hear me. I've gone on the CE side. Since I have positioned myself on the P side very well, I don't have to do anything about that. I just simply needed to go on the call side if I see an opportunity. Hi Siddharth, very good morning. Hi Pradeep, good morning. So I've entered into the call side. Mm, So they are holding up the 800s. That's pretty good. The question is it going to fall towards 43,500 or it's going to experience some sort of rebound from this juncture? That's interesting to look at. So because it's a make or break point. 800 is where a lot of consolidation is happening over the past few days. From here, there could be a 200 points move. So let's see if it sustains below 800 or it's going to rally above. Kind of interesting to watch now. Oh wow, it got executed. I didn't even realize it. I see. I was placing an order at 385 and then just I refreshed it, it got executed. So pretty cool. This is pretty cool. So so like I said, I will be every fall I will be playing around with buying of puts, I mean calls. For put side, I don't have to really worry too much. It's already like doing good. So let's check the charts once to get a fair idea what would happen. See, market is trying to break. It's a 15 minutes time frame. It's trying to break 200 EMA. There was a gap down below 200 EMA. Of course, that gap will be attempted to be filled. In fact, it got filled, I would say, because you see this wick, it got filled. Now the question is, are they going to really break it below 200? If that is the case, then we are entering into a strong uh, downside zone. Although it's still in the bullish territory, it's not that great place to be in for the market. Anyway, I will see this now. Okay, going to scalp as many times as I can on the call side. So 43,500 I entered around 343. I'm targeting 360. Because this 14, 15 points are going to keep the show running. Okay, I'll also check the comments because okay, run over in trading view and hi Vijay, very good morning. Welcome. So we are in for some good. See, this gap was pretty much expected even before the market opened. We saw that the global indexes were like 1% down almost, and there is also a weakness when it fell from here in the last hour due to finnifty expiry. I was hoping that there would be some support, but then this gap down was typically uh, expected because of global indexes being weaker. But my concern now is whether is this gap going to be filled and then taken above consistently, or it's going to go down further. That is something we have to wait and watch. Something's not updating properly. Uh, there is some issue with the MTMs. I would like to check what it is. Go to this tool. So just let's switch to 5 minutes in order to capture what's happening here. Um, okay, all right, it's going consistently down. The body in 5 minutes is consistently making newer lows. But this particular candle, which will also be the completion of 15th minute candle, uh, will be a good, insightful one. If it closes above or around LT1, then we might even see a pullback from here. But it's not going as fast as I thought it would happen. Like I was expecting it to quickly go below 650, 600, and then 500 is where something I was thinking might happen, but it didn't happen that way. I wanted to check if 360 got executed uh, because I saw 359 and 360 did not go. Oh my god, 360 did not go. It's at 357 now. It shouldn't be a problem for ITM strikes because ITM strikes would just jump in no time. Overall, it's disappointing that it reached 359 and 1 rupee my order didn't get executed. Many times I'm losing the trade like this, that's the only worrying part. Everything is correct, but the targets are missed by 1 rupee, point 0.5 quite often. Quite often, not just once. Oh, it got executed now. This time it got executed, so I'm glad. So, anyone done with their opening trade? Let me check the comments. Thing over there, here. I see, Vijay. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, that's very nice, Vijay. Yeah, keep rolling the first trade, first couple of trades. If you get it right, you are in good space to capitalize. Mhm. 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 But I can tell you one thing. I'm expecting the market to reach sometime 43,900 sometime through the day, but I can't say when. It might, go down all these things, but then eventually it will come to 43,900. That's my analysis, not based on any sort of patterns or something. It's purely based on uh, psychology. How Where would people lose money? That's my question, right? If lot of people have to lose money, then I think that is a place where market will move. So first 15 minutes candle got completed. Second candle opened just now. Hmm, 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 hmm. So LT2 is perfect where it took the support. Perfectly on LT2 it took the support. Glad we were able to draw such accurate FASP levels. Um, yeah, you see the rally happening now. Fabulous. This time I'm going to trade this. Mhm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trail this with a very big opportunity. This is I'm not going to give it up. So I'm trying to capture 55 points from this trade. It's kind of people would say it's kind of greedy, but I'm taking a contra position and took a bigger risk, right? Like market is falling down, you are entering into the call side, where you got it absolutely cheap. Here, what is the point in capturing 15 points? That can be any trade, right? Like it can be any trade. 15 points can be afternoon trade, last minute trade, anything. But morning trade, this is a wonderful opportunity. So I think this is a necessary greediness needed. I would look for 55 points because right now I am getting about close to 22 points. Hmm. I'd like to trail it above 400. Wow, it's already giving me 32 points now. Hmm. Superb. Close to 32 points now. So you look at that pullback, right? This is exactly what I was saying. We might have a pullback, and that's how you will trap people, right? If you want to really trap people, this is the best way to trap. We might see 900 now. We might see 900 now. Mhm. Come on, not a big deal. It's giving me 42 points now, uh, but I will wait. Because if this works, right, like you are able to capture with volume 55 points, you can either close it right away. That is one. Or you can do small trades with lot of confidence and then maximize it. Don't even have to take 25% of the quantities. Just you take 25% of the quantities, pick up some 10 points, 20 points, wherever you see opportunity, that will be a stress-free trade. So the first one with volume, if you are able to capture 55, then absolutely that is going to be a killer. Even I would have argued 40 points is really good. You should close. Mm, but it's worth it. One, I am reducing the number of trades by capturing big in one trade. Second, it is likely to happen. So it's not just that I wanted 50 points. It's just that I'm expecting. I thought the calls were like depreciating more than what it should. Like 43 500 CE was trading at some 425 something. Was able to get it at 343, right? So much of depreciation has happened on the call side. So it makes sense, right? Like it will at least make an attempt to reach 400. Having seen this market, this target is 390 now. That too, after the 400, I will trail it. If it is going beyond, then that's fantastic. I will be happy to trail. 15 points away from my target. Wow, 395 guys. 5 rupees away from my target. Mhm. Going to trail it now. Oh, got executed at, oh my god. Okay, 398 it got executed. So happy with this. Like, I think trailing stop loss really jumps so much. Um, Unfortunate. Because after I gave, it was directly trading at 403, but trailing stop loss executed at 398. So anyway, not to complain, I was able to capture like 50 points now, right? So that's it. If I want to close the day, right away I can close it. Now I am in no pressure, no compulsion to trade. That is good enough space, right? Like how many of you traded along? Uh, so 960 levels or exited a pivot. 960 levels or exited pivot. Let me check that. You should wait. If you have entered onto the call side, you should wait. But eh, you can wait for the pivot. You can wait for the pivot. See, once it clears this eye, you will eventually see more eyes coming up. Um, But it's better to trail from here. See, I might be simply saying that okay, you can wait till here, but why did I close here then? Right? Because for me, volume and my targets are achieved. Now, you are asking whether it will reach here. Yes, certainly it has a lot of potential. But would I really wait and then risk that much? No, I will not. I am happy exiting here. For me, my target is reached here, so I am happy to exit here. But if you want, you can keep trailing it, probably with some 10-point stop loss, and then trail it higher and higher. Okay? Since I was playing in ITM strikes, 10 rupees stop loss will not work because the premiums are jumping like 10 rupees. So eventually it will get, I will be selling 10 rupees lesser than what is in the market. That's why I didn't trail it. Right? If it is an ATM strike, it will not jump so much, but at the same time, you will not gain much also. Right? So that is there. So Siddharth, yes, I should have waited before trailing. Okay, because the premium jumped from 385 to 400, 403. And as I saw 403, I placed a trailing stop loss at 399. It got triggered and then executed at 398. So, but this was quite awesome, right? Like we were able to do a quick morning trade with a lot of the risk reward was fantastic because like I said in the group, I have created a system that takes care of my downside. I don't have to really think about, oh my god, will the market crash? Why I am so skeptical about entering onto some trades is because sometimes it's very ambiguous. You don't know whether it's going to fall or whether it is going to rally, and there are trades that I'm quite comfortable on the call side, but looking at where it is trading and the way it is falling from the peak, right? Like, for example, you have seen these, trades. Like, okay, now this is a perfect bullish, trend. But what happened after that is a massive fall, right? Now, these are the things that's shaking of the confidence. You don't know, you wanted to enter into the call side, but moves like this are really unpredictable. And since it's a FinNifty expiry, this was more like, I only said in the second half market would fall. But then these are the things that you don't want while entering onto the CE side. Now, what I have done is I have created a system which will be beneficial for me when these things happen. Right now, I will comfortably enter into the call side without having to worry about the fall. Right, so that's the kind of system I have created now. So Vijay has done his opening trade. Siddharth, what about you? Have you taken any opening trade? Pradeep? But also beware. Today, if it breaks 43,500, it will be really dangerous because you might see 43,000. A bigger fall can happen. See, let's understand some parts of things, what's happening around, right? Um, I will close to 47,000 put. My God, You entered into 47,000 put. That's deep ITM. I mean, super deep ITM. 47 put. Okay, okay. 43,700 put. Okay, I see. I was like wondering what's happening. Okay. Uh, sure. I think that's good. Good idea. One of the updates I would like to give you. Okay. Because every now and then I wanted to do something. Like sometimes I get time, then continuously I am posting some updates on the group, and then suddenly disappearing for about a week due to personal things, right? Uh, so to since I have done my opening trade and I'm not going to do anything right now, I will give certain updates. Okay, let's try to make use of this in a meaningful way. Uh, One, this is the all-time high. Around here is where the all-time high. Market has made every effort in recent times to reach there, right? See, this is the peak, then it lowered, and then here we have almost like a triple top here, which is a bearish indicator. Plus, there is a strong sell zone here that is also like acting super strong. Like whenever it touches, it's like getting pulled down pretty badly. Uh, and let's also understand what's happening with market, global market. Global markets are in a chaotic situation. If you have seen last 3 to 4 months, extraordinary number of scams in the banking sector, oil price manipulations, and European markets. A lot of companies are getting collapsed. But they were all doing it very much subtly, one by one, and they will release a bad news and then something to compensate and divert. So it's like that the tire is puncture, but then you're just patching it up, right? One hole is there in the tire, you patch it up. Second hole is there in the tire, you patch it up. But what's happening is that the old tire has become a puncture now. Okay, with US market going all sort of crazy things over there in terms of debt ceiling. See, trillions of dollars in debt. Okay, it's not like you can just take money, print it, and then do it. You cannot really contain grow an economy like that. Debt ceiling has been agreed by the parties all throughout the years. It's no big deal. It will be accepted this time as well. So before and this acceptance, they are trying to use it as a positive thing. How they are doing it? Daily, they are saying that there is some sort of tension building up. So there is like 100 points fall, 150 points fall. They are dragging it down. When the actual results happen, then they say that they have agreed. They will give a rally. On the contrary, they might give a rally. Okay, but how long can you go on keeping someone in ICU, right? The global markets are in ICU. Our markets are playing a different ball game, but at some point it has to get in sync with the world, right? You cannot operate independently. So, if it is so simple, everybody would have accumulated puts, right? If you know that the recession sort of thing or any sort of bigger falls might come, everybody would have taken put. Now, in order to shake the retailers, what they are doing is they are any fall that you give, they are pulling it up. Now you will be more tempted to enter into the CE side because you know that you are not losing money on the call side, but you are losing money on the put side. And how long you have been losing money? Last 3 4 months you have been beaten like anything. Even today you see this, right? Like such a great gap down opening, and look at this rally, right? Now this is what they are doing. They are trying to say that Don't hold puts, you will never make money. They are training your psychology to not enter into the put side, right? But that's where the potential is, which is why I am keeping aside all my investments on the put side as a fixed one. Not worry about whether if there is a fall, I will that will take care of it. Now I can focus on the intraday basis on the call side. This is what my trade system I have built now. So anytime there is a massive fall, I'm happy. If on an intraday basis there is a fall and then I want to enter in and then pick up some points, so this is also working out. So make your system somewhat foolproof to a large degree, so that you don't feel cheated. Like if you play directional, sometimes it works, most times it don't work, right? Because as an option buyer, small players, big players, hedge funds, everybody is losing money. Nobody is exempted. Everybody is losing money. So algos are taking over. With all these sort of uncertainties, it is better that you focus on a strategy that can accommodate this uh, ambiguity rather than focusing on one single day, right? Tomorrow, when you see a say 1,000 points gap down, how will you take advantage of it? You have been entering into the put side, getting beaten for last 5 months, but when the actual fall is happening, you don't have any positions, right? So create a focus yourself on strategy than on momentum. Because we are not in a space now where we are focusing on the momentum. There are days where you should focus on the momentum, but these are the markets where you don't know what is going to happen. Honestly, you don't know what is going to happen. It might reach 46K, 47K, 50K also, or it might go down to 32K, 30,000. It can happen. Anything can happen. So why don't we have a system that takes care of the moves in a reasonably profitable way, right? That should be the focus. At least that's my focus. I'm just telling you there is enormous amount of ambiguity, and explanation anybody can give, right? Like after the fall, somebody can say that the market has entered into recession. Then series of bad news people will start publishing, and then you know that you miss the bus. Or if it is rallying, you know that after the move has happened, you will know that okay, this has been construed as positive news, and then there is sudden series of positive news is infused into the market, and they will take it. But this is exactly the moment. This next 4 to 5 days is exactly the moment where something big is going to happen. So can we have a system? That's what you should be focusing on. Okay, so done. Let's see. Yeah, they have been printing money since even before that. They have been printing just like that as they wish. But right now the situation is super different. They cannot go on doing that. There is inflation, unemployment, uh, credibility is being questioned. Guys, just if you haven't liked the video, please do like and help it reach more people. It will be great to have more viewers. Wow, look at that. Went to 440. Okay, so this is done. Now, where are they planning to go? Mhm. See, I'll tell you what happened. Right, I've written some June writings. Okay, something I wrote around 200 rupees, both calls and puts. The put side has become like 140. Okay, and the call side was around 200 levels itself. Then with this fall, the calls have come to 140 and the put was at 160 something like that. It didn't appreciate much. But when the market recovered now, it is back to 200. So which means the call options are acting more like a futures. It's not depreciating in price. Very, very, very manipulative. There should be some theta decay, right? It's not happening on the call side. Okay. So do you have something like algo or something? No. I don't use any tool that takes over my uh, ability to place and exit. Uh, which bear image you're talking about? Oh, logo you're talking about. Okay, I see. Sorry, algo. I thought mind works like yeah, yeah. So which logo? That bear image. In so logo. So like we anticipated, it's at almost at 900. If I had waited, I would have made some seriously good money. Oh, I left my water bottle downstairs. Finding. Ah, yes. So that's right. I will share it. Just a moment. I do that image of bear alone, right? Like you wanted the image of bear. Oh, sure, Siddharth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for really trying out of the way. 452, man. Wow. So you can see that it has reached 910. Mhm. Just a second, my dog is barking, and I also have to pick my water bottle. Just give me a All right, we have seen some consolidations at around 900, 880 levels. It's getting rejected around 20 EMA from the top. Um, so this is 20 EMA in 15 minutes time frame and getting rejected over there and trading between 200 EMA and 20 EMA. Let's see. I'll also check the comments. So let's go and check what happened to this strike. 440. So, guys, one of my friends is going to US. Just let me complete what I was about to say. One of my friends is moving to US. She has come here to India for a brief time, and today she's leaving. Right now, I am in Vellore, but she's leaving from Chennai. So, a couple of our college friends are also coming to send her off. We are a small group of friends. So they are asking if I can join, and if that has to happen, I have to go maybe next 1 hour, meet, and then start back in the same night. Maybe I will reach. Just wondering if I should do that. Feeling quite exhausted, but it will be nice to catch up because when she leaves, we will be meeting one day after a year or two. So just thinking if I should start. If that's the case, I might end the stream around 11:30, and if I start around say 12, should reach around 3, and then maybe meet for a couple of hours and then come back. Siddharth is saying that you were doing what I was telling. Yes, it's stuck in a small range, and unless otherwise there is any sort of proper breakout, doesn't make sense. So I'm thinking that of that. Uh, Only thing is, personally, I wanted to hit stream numbers a little bit. I have so let me also give you an update. This watch hours are there, right? Like 4,000 watch hours. We are at 3,850 hours, 150 away from 4,000 hours of watch hours. Subscribers, of course, like 1,000. We are at 425. So that is not my target. My target is at least to hit this 4K requirement by this month end. It will be good to stream and then get that. And that part I might miss, but that's okay. I mean, not too ambitious and all these things, but if it happens, that will be great. So anyway, I will focus on that much later. Siddharth is saying that you're doing what I was telling Divs not to do, not checking prices after exiting trade. Which one you are talking about, Siddharth? Are you talking about 43,500 CE? Yeah, yeah, I checked it. See, I don't get I have that control. Like even the strike that I exit at 400 becomes 800. I'll look at that and then I don't see the people say that don't check out the prices after you enter because you will really feel bad about it. But then I have crossed that threshold of getting frustrated and all these things. For me, that okay. Had I waited, I would have got more. What is the potential? Uh, See, usually I capture 25 points. Today I went for 55 points. Right, that in itself is a risk that I additionally took. It became 100 rupees more than my purchase price. That's a different story. But if I keep altering my targets and then per trade targets like 25 points or something like that, if I change it to 100 and then I get it once, then I I shouldn't be and expecting the same thing every trade. That's the thing. Hi, Santoshi. Very good afternoon. Good morning. Yeah. So, Santoshi, you may want to check from 9:40 to 9:50. I was talking about certain things that you should check in the stream. Yes, Santoshi is really super busy. See the overall sentiments, Santoshi. I'll give you a quick overview. Everybody was like expecting the market to fall today. Even I was expecting a gap down around 600 levels, 43 600, but then it was at 750 levels. It went down a little bit, but quickly it got pulled back. And even before the pullback happened, I was saying that there is a possibility of market coming back to 900s. Why it is like that? I am expecting also. I was giving an overview of global markets, what's happening, why there will be a lot of trapping happening at this levels, and finally there will be a breakout. Why they discourage you to hold any PE positions? That's what the attempt market is trying to make, and I am explicitly saying it. They don't want you to hold any puts. Very clear, because when the fall happens, only the big players want to make money. So they have been butchering puts for several months. Now, everybody in the market would be hesitant to hold overnight puts. They'll be not thinking twice to hold a overnight call, but you will have to think 10 times to carry a overnight put. And that's the kind of psychological training that they have done for the retailers. So this is where I was suggesting that we should focus on creating a system. I'm not talking about trade setup. I am talking about a strategy where any sort of sudden fall you are able to take advantage of, and you should be, willing to play intraday on a daily basis for the call side. Call side, any which ways you get up, you see the market has fallen down some parts, particular levels, you want to buy, you buy. If the market further falls, you are happy because you have protected your downside. Whatever fall happens, you are safe. But when the market goes up, you should be playing intraday. That sort of structuring, if you can do, then it becomes easy. And that's why I came up with a setup strategy that completely takes care of my downside. I don't have to worry anything about my downside. Play the intraday for calls whenever you see opportunity. And that allowed me, since initiated that sort of structuring yesterday. Usually I target for 20-25 points in a trade. Today I was able to capture around 50, 53 points in the opening trade. Just one trade I did, 53 points I took. Done with the targets. Santoshi is super busy with a lot of commitments. uh, he is working on multiple projects and then keeping himself super busy. Yes, training the new joiners, correct? With how to lose money. They are training people on how to lose money. Look at that, 960 guys. Wow, crazy. So your target is done, Siddharth. 960 you were expecting, right? Like it's done. Mm, but guys, second half I'm expecting a fall. Um, 44 150. If I don't know, I would have trailed. See, you might see the market going higher, but one thing is don't jump in at this point. You have a pivot. Pivot is a point where critical decisions are made. Okay, where the trend continuation or the trend reversals will be decided. If it crosses and then sustains in the 15 minutes candle above that, then pivot will act as strong support. Every time the market, let's say it goes here and then comes back, pivot will act as support, strong support than any of these EMAs together, right? So wait for it. And right now it is coming from the bottom, it is reaching pivot, it will act as resistance. So pivot will be a critical resistance points. So don't jump into the call side yet. Let's see if it sustains above pivot, right? Observe for 2 3 candles in 15 minutes, which means about next 45 minutes to 1 hour. You just observe what's happening around this level. If it comes down quickly, then this is an excellent place for you to find reversals, and market will go down from there on. So piercing above pivot, but sustenance is the question. 8 minutes left in this candle. uh, I have a very strong feel that it will get rejected at this level. Hi Suresh, very good morning. Let's check if there are any comments here. So this pivot will be a testing ground, whether it's going to get rejected here or is going to continue above. Next couple of candles will confirm. If it gets rejected, next couple of candles goes red, then you should see the downside. If it is sustaining above and then makes no 2 3 candles sustains above, then it should continue upside. So pretty much a decisive moment here. Wait for some crazy erosions in the second half, and you will see a sudden fall in the second half. Most likely scenario between 145 to 220, you can expect a sudden reverse moves from the trend. If it is in the uptrend now, you should see a strong downside move. Hi Bhaskar, very good morning. Can we confirm with confirm what Anand? It's in 15 minutes time frame right now. What do we want to confirm? Oh, Bandhan Bank is pulling up, huh? Okay. Hmm. Pivot levels in 15 minutes time frame, Anand. Super crazy. Hmm. No, we are planning to meet around 4 o'clock. Mm, okay, guys, I will actually take leave now because my friends are meeting around 4 o'clock itself. I thought they are meeting around 7 in the evening, but right now, just saw the message they are meeting a bit earlier. Um, yes, it's automatic. Yes, you don't have to draw anything, it's automatic. Um, Guys, I am very sorry. I will have to end the stream now. I'm just seeing that they are meeting a bit early, so would rather no meet you all on tomorrow for the expiry. Sorry about that. Got to go. Okay. So thanks everyone.